I once told the world that if I didn't raise $8 million, God would call me home. People laughed, mocked, and judged me. To this day, that moment remains one of the hardest and most unsettling in my life. But if you want to understand me, you need to know the whole story, where I came from, what I faced, and what I tried to do with the life I was given. My name is Oral Roberts. I was born in 1918 in Oklahoma. My father was a poor Pentecostal preacher, and we didn't have much of anything. We lived in a tiny house, and as a boy, I worked in the fields just to help us survive. When I was 17, I was struck down with tuberculosis. I was so weak I could barely breathe, and the doctors didn't give me much hope. I thought my life was over before it had even begun. But then one night, a traveling evangelist prayed for me. I can still remember it, the power that filled that room. I got up from that bed healed. That miracle became the foundation of my entire life. From that day forward, I knew God had called me to bring healing to others. In the late 1940s, I began preaching healing crusades. I didn't have much, just a tent, a Bible, and a message. God is a good God, and He wants to heal you. People came from everywhere, thousands of them. They lined up for hours, desperate for hope. Some were healed, some weren't. But I prayed for every single one of them. When television arrived, I saw it not as entertainment, but as a pulpit. My program, The Abundant Life, went into millions of homes. For the first time, people could watch a preacher pray for the sick, right in their living rooms. I always believed faith should do more than preach, it should build. That's why in 1963, I founded Oral Roberts University in Tulsa. I wanted a place where faith and knowledge walked hand in hand. I also dreamed of combining prayer with medicine, so we built the City of Faith Medical Center. It was bold, maybe even too bold. The towers stood tall in Tulsa, and for a while, I believed it would change the world. But dreams come with a price. Money was always tight, and the bigger the vision, the bigger the pressure. In 1987, I went on live TV and told people that if we didn't raise $8 million, God would call me home. I truly believed my life was in danger. People didn't understand. Some gave generously, others mocked me, saying I was manipulating fear. The money came in, but my reputation never fully recovered. And then the City of Faith, my biggest dream, had to close because of financial struggles. It broke my heart. I felt like I had let everyone down. Still, I never stopped preaching. I lived long enough to see Oral Roberts University grow and send out thousands of graduates around the world. I saw people healed, saved, and given hope through our ministry. And I also carried the weight of criticism, mistakes, and decisions that hurt people. When I passed in 2009 at the age of 91, I knew my life was a mix of victories and failures. Some will remember me as a man of faith. Others will remember me as a man who pushed too far. But this is my story. A poor boy who almost died of tuberculosis, who believed God healed him, and who spent his life trying, sometimes stumbling, sometimes soaring, to bring that same hope to others. If nothing else, I pray people remember this. God is a good God. And that simple truth carried me through every storm.